Red circle. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Cemetery Mary stream. I don't know if this is going to be the last one or not. I still am very confused timeline-wise and how much time is left in the game, but it is what it is. Basically, a lot of stuff has been going down. We are, are we still technically in the Parliament's prison?
Yes.
Okay. We got kidnapped. Then we got free. And then we got held hostage. And then we got freed again. And Krellin keeps running away. I don't know where he is. He needs to chill, and he's not. But Twyla's a bad guy. I think we all knew that. And if you have no idea what's happening and this is the first time you're watching, what are you doing here? Go away. Go to our channel, watch the playlist. You're missing a lot, and it's going to be confusing. Anyway, we left off with freaky stuff happening?
No.
Or it's going to happen.
She started feeling weird.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah.
Yeah, so something's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen. At this point, I am just along for the ride, and it is a fantastic ride. So, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Dishwin? Dishwin. I was going to say, where's it coming from? I hear the music, but it's not coming from my headphones. There we go. Okay. Let's hit history just real quick.
So it's in your headphones?
Yes, it is. Blah, blah, blah. We have to go after him. No, we're gonna save you. Can I just, maybe not a lot, but can I just ask you for one last favor? Now it's gone. Is our wire being finicky?
Yeah.
Then.
Is it in your headphones?
Yes. Technical difficulties. Anyway. It's like the headphone jack must be breaking.
Or it's the splitter. We need to get a better splitter.
We can, yeah.
Get one that's just a thing, not wires, so it doesn't constantly bend itself.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, Dustin, go ahead.
Well, I need to keep checking to make sure it's on here.
Oh.
Because sometimes it kills the stream sound.
Yeah, one time we uploaded an entire stream and it had, no music or something like that. It was quite depressing.
What sucks when nobody watches our streams is we have
We don't know. Yeah. Alright.
What?
Just what's his voice?
It was going for kind of Yami Yugi, if I remembered right.
Bring my mom and dad somewhere safe. Because I'm not going to lose any more of my family. I'm gonna go get Crowan.
Mary!
I heard Ovidius call out after me, but I couldn't leave like this. I couldn't. I'm gonna go find Crowan. I tried to follow where I thought Crowan might be headed. Though I may have already begun to regret my decision. Here's a shootout, Dustin. I heard gunshots once more.
Well, we're kind of in the middle of a gang war.
Yeah, this game has always been serious because there was a serial killer, but this is kind of serious. This is the most serious. I don't know if that's true. It's very intense. Can otherworldly communication somehow get me out of this one? That's an interesting thought. I doubt it. I tried to keep myself as hidden and discreet as possible as I moved through the halls. If I ran into someone, bad. I don't even want to think about that. I mean, hopefully if you do, it's someone who's not bad. But seeing as who we're in the bad guys, like, den, the likelihood of that happening isn't the best. I don't even want to think about what might be happening to Cronin right now, either. No, it's okay. He's okay. Right now, to my knowledge, Cronin is alive. And I'll make sure it stays that way. My goal did not change from when I initially escaped. I was still going to find a way out. Only this time I'd make sure Cronin made it out with me. I mean, hopefully he's the gunshots, you know?
No, his gun was taken, remember?
Well, dang.
That was the whole hostage
Dustin?
part.
Dustin. I was lucky not to run into anyone as I made my way around. I suppose Cronin was leaving them preoccupied. Since my goal is to get him out of here, I don't exactly know if that's the best thing for me right now.
Assassin's Creed.
Suddenly I
Let
felt...
the other two people fight amongst each other while I sneak around.
I've never played that game. Suddenly I felt a breeze. The cold chill from the outside breezing through the halls. Ooh, a door then. Yeah, or a window. Is there really an exit nearby? Turning down a few more corners, I spotted it. That looks ominous. Doesn't it look ominous to you?
Yes.
Yeah. A door just so slightly ajar.
Also, it's like a freezer.
Is it?
I don't know.
It says leading outside.
Yeah, okay.
Is it a trap? No, shouldn't be. They only know that Crohn's escaped again, and his goal definitely wasn't to leave. His goal is murder. Revenge. I carefully approached the door and stepped outside. There was no one waiting to trap me, but there was... cars. A parking lot! Heck yeah! Hot wire! Let's go! Do you know how to hot wire a car? This is like, cars aren't my thing.
I theoretically know how to. I've just never done it.
This is the way out. There's a few cars here. Not to make any assumptions, but Crowan might know how to hotwire one of these, right? I hope so. Seems like a very Crowan thing to be able to do. I walked over to one of the cars, wondering how we might be able to get inside. Would they even notice if one is missing until it's too late?
I've never done it, and I also would have to figure out what wires
which
are
wires?
which.
In the movies, it always looks so easy.
But I understand what you are doing when you hotwire a car.
I placed my hand on the handle of the car and pulled. It was mostly just because of instinct, but the car door opened anyways? That's strange.
But electrical engineering was never my forte.
Despite how odd I found it, I climbed into the front seat of the car.
Much more of a mechanic.
Doesn't this seem like a trap? I feel like this feels like a trap.
I don't know. At the same time, if you're
They're gangsters.
if you're in a gang and you have yourself a compound,
Would you
don't
worry about locking your car?
You don't necessarily. Well, I'm saying is you don't also necessarily. You want to be able to make a quick escape.
Ah, that's a good point. I'm really sitting in this car right now? The keys are still in the ignition too. That's weird. That's weird.
I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like this is really weird. That's really strange. Or, well, maybe not. I guess if you trusted everybody here or needed to be able to make a quick getaway just in case. That's what we just said! Then you
like
wouldn't
how you
really
include yourself.
I said the first part. Then you wouldn't really feel the need to lock your car doors.
Also, the purple ambiance, is this that weird, mysterious, stuff
game.
going on.
Yeah, the game, not game. Suddenly I heard a noise in the not so far off distance. It was the door. The one that I had exited out of. Someone was coming to look for their car. I froze in place. Please don't be this car. Please don't notice me. Please just drive away. But despite my prayers, it seemed it was my fault for choosing the wrong car. Well, who is it? Can we take him on?
Get in the back seat.
And do that. Yeah, the horror movie thing. I heard the door of the car click open. Oh! No. I don't know if this is the worst thing or not. And was met with the shocked expression of Twyla. I think the both of us were too surprised at the sight of each other to say anything. After what felt like forever, and only a few seconds at the same time, I saw Twyla look back towards the door and then back at me. Fuck it. Oh no! Twyla began to climb over me into the passenger seat of the car. Then, yeah, that's what I figured. I kind of figured.
Mary has very poor self-preservation
We're
instincts.
we're another hostage again! This is like the third time today! Why does this keep happening? It's gotta be like a record, right?
Mary's partaking in gang activity despite not being built for gang activity.
Shut that door and get driving. Before I decide you aren't worth sparing. Not wanting to be shot, I did as instructed. Oh, shoot. Skirt. When we drove off. Why is she running, though? Did Crowan find her? Was Crowan, like, literally, like, right there?
I'm guessing he was taking out everyone else.
Nice.
And she's escaping.
By herself.
Yeah, because, she's not a very... She doesn't seem to be someone who's going to be like, oh, my crew.
She doesn't form emotional attachments very much.
She's like, I'm the boss, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. She told me where to drive, and I followed her instructions as best as I could. Not back-talking. Not saying anything. God forbid. She decided that I'm not worth sparing. Okay. We barely got to the end of the empty road when I heard a screech of tires behind us and more gunshots to follow suit. Did Crowan get another gun? Did he get another gun? Probably. Mine.
Probably took out
Someone took their gun. Took out some more people. Maybe took their guns.
He's probably doing a video game.
He's like freaking John Wick. And I'm the dead dog. Have you seen that movie?
I might have seen the first one.
Okay, I was going to say Keanu Reeves, Dustin.
But
Keanu Reeves.
I'm not a big, secret agent.
I'm not a big action movie person, but it's Keanu Reeves. Love that guy. Anyway, I almost swerved, but Twyla yelled at me just to drive faster. Fucking bullshit. Then suddenly my phone went up, and this is grunt. I'm gonna laugh. Of all the times, why now? As soon as it did, Twyla once again yelled at me to keep driving. She buried her hands into my pockets and pulled out my phone. She declined whoever was calling and instead made her own phone call. Hey, asshole! Mary's the one driving the fucking car! So unless you want her brains to wind up on the inside of the windshield, I'd stop fucking chasing us.
Oh,
it's
no.
crying. I think it's crying. Is it crying?
That's an interesting threat because the moment you do that, you're dead.
Oh, if she kills me?
Yes.
I don't know if that's what she means or if she meant stop, trying to run us off the road / shooting at us.
The inside of the windshield implies she's going to shoot Mary.
I honestly feel like the best thing, if I was in Mary's situation, wouldn't the best thing to do just buckle up and and just hope for the best? Because I don't necessarily know if Twyla has her seatbelt on. Just trust the safety mechanics.
How do we...
We trust in Ford.
We're like, how do we turn this into even more of an action movie?
Yeah. And then she threw my phone out the window. That makes sense. Probably tracking. I get it. But still, it sucks. I might have had some important pictures on there. Maybe some games I was in the process of working on. Anyway. I looked at
Reginald gonna find
Oh my gosh! Our murder boyfriend! I looked into the rearview mirror. The car that was following us began to slow and then completely stopped.
Stalker boyfriend is more pertinent to Mary.
I mean, he's also a murderer, though.
Yes, but one, at the moment, Mary doesn't know that.
I suppose. I don't know, he managed to find us in a freaking bunker, so who knows? Maybe he stuck a tracker in me when I was, like, passed out or something. Anyway, I am the dog. Even though it was far, I could have sworn that it was Crowan who got out of that car. Probably. As I drove off, how I wish I could have been in that car instead of the one I was trapped in right now. We drove in quiet. In silence is what I would have said. But, you know, same thing.
Ooh, dramatic light.
I'm just saying, I don't see a seatbelt. I don't see a seatbelt. Always wear your seatbelts, kids. And adults. Yeah.
It's important for everybody.
It's important for everyone. Stay safe. Anyway, we drove in quiet. Or at least I did. She just sat beside me, pointing that gun in my direction the entire time. Barking out directions or lane change or turn I would have to make every now and then. The drive was incredibly dark. What time is it anyways? I guess Mary doesn't know because we were kidnapped.
Well, it looks like sunset when we were getting into the car. So,
I wonder where
I'm guessing night's fallen.
And if it weren't for the vibrant street lights that dotted the road every now and again, I might not have been able to see anything. I drove as safely as I could, with the little light that I had, and with the ever-present threat of Twyla's gun. Do we not have, what are those called? Headlights. I feel like we should have headlights.
I'm honestly kind of surprised Mary knows how to drive.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Because she always takes the bus, and she just kind of seems like somebody who wouldn't know how to drive. You know?
I mean, she might, I don't know, not actually know how to drive, but, it's not, with...
I don't know. Michael Myers knows how to drive, even though he was in a freaking insane asylum for years.
I really like how this game does driving.
Yeah, it's nice. She's just literally not going to say anything.
All the driving scenes are always animated really nice.
Yeah.
Even though they're pretty much just static pictures, but the lighting moves and stuff.
Mm-hmm. She wouldn't really shoot me, right? Not now. I don't think she would now because we're driving. She couldn't. I was driving. If she shot me, then she'd be risking her own life too. So maybe it's okay to talk to her? Even if this Twyla is an entirely different person from the person I thought she was. Twyla? What? She didn't sound happy or patient. I don't understand. Who are you? I mean, we know who she is. So I feel like going with I don't understand.
Maybe.
Well, because who are you? We already know. She's the Parliament's leader. She's Twyla. So I'll go with I don't understand. What don't you understand? Use your words. You were lying to me this whole time. Yeah, I was. Now that that's established, do you have any other stupid questions? Rude. I can't even fathom. Why would you want to do something like this? Like what? Like kidnapping my family, like being the head of a criminal organization. I like both of them. Because, I guess kidnapping my family, I get what she's trying to do.
And yeah, she's running a criminal organization.
Yeah, so I guess what it's like being the head of a criminal organization. Especially considering how much she preaches, at least if you do, talk to her, how much she preaches, murdering people's bad. Bad guys need to be punished. I mean, she probably just has, like, a warped sense of justice, but... I'll go with that one, don't you think?
I think it's the
better.
More, yeah.
Okay. Like being the head of a criminal organization. Why? Why does anyone do anything? Because you can. Because I could. Everyone alive likes something different. I like power. And this gives me power. And I already know what you're thinking. But any of the other ways to obtain power aren't quite as fun as this. Twyla? Were you going to kill Crowan? Are you going to kill Crowan? I think I already know the answer to that one, too. Which one?
The future tense typically would make more sense because we already know
she was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna kill Crowan? Turn at this right. I followed suit, and then the traffic light was green, so I just sped through before it could change again. I haven't seen a single other car on these roads. To answer your question, it was the plan. Wipe him out and then be done with it already. He's been causing us so much trouble after all. Wouldn't it be easiest just to have him out of the way? But then I realized if I could control him, it'd be much more worthwhile than killing him. So I kept him alive. Is that why you kidnapped him? No. It's why I've kidnapped you. That makes sense. We continued to drive for a long, long time. As we did, I noticed the surroundings start to become more familiar. And before too much longer, I realized we were entering Blackwood once again. Keep driving until I tell you to stop. I did as she instructed. I drove slower, following her increasingly confusing instructions. Turn right, then left, then straight, then left again, until she had me park the car on an unfamiliar street. She then got out of the car, but pointed her gun at me the entire time. I guess it was in case I tried to escape? Jeez, that's scary looking. She opened my door and grabbed me by the wrist. Get up. As soon as I exited the vehicle, Twyla began running with me in tow. Where are we going? I felt myself tripping over my own 2 feet as I struggled to keep up with her speed. I thought about yelling, but the threat of her violence prevented me from doing any of the things I would have liked to do. I couldn't exactly see where we were running to so quickly in the dark. Until we approached the gates. We were at the cemetery. Oh, the mausoleum, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything as Twyla dragged me inside and ran through. She moved with purpose. She had a specific location in mind, but she couldn't possibly be running towards... I predicted it. I freaking knew this mausoleum was weird. The mausoleum? The one place in the cemetery I never had access to, but she does? I heard an unlocking sound. Come on. She grabbed me once again and began pushing me through the double doors. Even though inside it was an immediate staircase down? So it's a bunker?
Or a safe house.
I heard her lock the door behind us and then hurry me down the stairs. But when we got to the bottom... What is all this? Underneath the mausoleum was this strange bunker? Ah! For how long? Was it always like this? Was anyone ever kept here at all? That's why when we fell asleep there, we never had any ghost stuff. 'Cause there's no dead people. Cool. Twyla ran straight for the computers in the back, and I followed her. She typed rapidly, and I couldn't quite understand what she was doing, but she also left her gun on the chair. Okay, I was thinking this, but what if the gun's empty?
Wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, because if she left it there, I don't see Twyla as somebody who, like, oh, it slipped her mind and now I'm going to be able to get away. Like, I don't think that she would do that.
No.
She doesn't seem like that kind of person, so I'm guessing it's not loaded. She just left it? Did she realize? Oh, okay. I don't want to, but that's my only option, first of all, so I have to. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's going to be empty, and then she's just going to get mad at us. And unless Mary's willing to pistol whip her, which I don't think she is, then I really don't think it's going to be anything helpful.
You're going to get Mary to join the gang by the end of this?
Maybe. Take the gun. Before she could realize what she did, I picked up the gun from the chair. She turned to face me as I pointed it at her. Oh? And what do we have here? Twyla? I can't let you do this! What's that? You can't let me do this? What are you going to do? Are you gonna shoot me? If what? Come on, Mary. We both know that you'd never forgive yourself if you did. But if you insist... What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Then I'll give you an open shot. Why does she look demonic there? Mm-hmm. She looks demonic there.
It's also got the, like, supernatural music.
Yeah. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, then. Try it. I mean, I don't want to.
She's also got the weird thing flashing off of her.
Yeah, I don't want to because I don't think Mary would. I don't think Mary would ever shoot somebody. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even if we do...
You should quick save.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Quick save. Okay, I'm going to say not to. Don't you think?
It's up to you.
I just feel like Mary wouldn't do that.
All right.
Would I? Would I? I don't know. But, I mean, in a game, would I? Maybe. But I just feel like Mary really wouldn't. So, do not. She was right. I couldn't do it. Here. I want to show you something. Twilight took the gun from my hands and pointed it at me. I felt myself freeze. Was she really... I'm telling you it's empty! I bet you if we had shot, it wouldn't even have gone off. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, she should have just...
Click. Yeah. Empty. What?
Use the opportunity to escape.
Yeah. Did you really think I'd run away from a fight if I wasn't out of ammo? Thanks for being in that car, though. It saved me a few extra steps in my new plan. You're leaving me down here? Oh, don't worry. I'll be back for you soon. I just got stuff I need to take care of first. So just be a little patient and take the time to say goodbye to the cemetery you love so much. She walked up the stairs and I soon heard the door unlock and lock again. Should I have gone after her? Would it have changed anything if I did? Probably not.
You should have ran away while you had that gun.
Yeah!
Even if it's empty.
I tried to get out.
The whole shoot me is a great opportunity to run.
Throw the gun and run.
No, don't throw the gun. Keep the gun.
Ah!
No, because you need the gun to hit her if she tries to catch up.
Okay, but Mary... Okay, we're both proposing things that Mary's just not gonna do.
I think she could run.
To find anything that could help me, but it wasn't any use. The corkboard didn't have anything on it. I understood. The computers were password protected, and those doors up there wouldn't budge even if I ran myself into them. Everything that happened just ended up with me getting trapped again. It didn't help anything in the end. I'm right back to where I was. Is this a sign? Should I just stop trying to do anything?
Can you not use the computers?
She said they're password protected.
Oh.
Yeah. Am I just going to make it worse?
I missed that.
I guess it's not so different from how it usually is, huh? Aw. A lot of ellipses. Well, this is different. This is quite different. Do I know this song?
When do birds suddenly appear? When
Dun, 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 dun,
Come on,
dun,
dun.
I don't know what kind of voice you do it.
What?
It's a mystical voice.
Oh, poor thing.
What? Are we? Is that a unicorn? I'm so confused.
You don't belong here.
Wait, is that the Grim Reaper? No, that's not the Grim Reaper, is it?
No, if it is, he's
That's
gotten
an
cool
interesting
horn.
take on the Grim Reaper.
Why are you here again? It's because of that silly little book, right?
That stranger kept talking. And as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to distort. And all I could comprehend was him. And me. Whoa.
That silly little book. And those two.
No.
Isn't that right?
What are you talking about? Who are you? What are you?
Probably the same question.
Shouldn't we go with who?
Yes, but
I feel
I'm saying
what is a little rude?
to the entity. It's probably the same question.
Okay, I would say who are you? Who are you?
Though I guess I'm involved in it now, too. So I guess that means... This is partially my fault, too, isn't it? I'm sorry about that.
Please slow down. I'm having trouble understanding.
Ah, that's right. I'm going off on a tangent. Forgive me, I often forget what it's like to talk to people. I just wanted to offer you some help. Get you out of this little predicament you're in.
Help? You can help me? But how? This is just a dream. Nothing here can change what's happening out there.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I wouldn't be so sure about that either. This guy is like a freaking narwhal or something. I don't know what's going on.
Narwhal's is a tooth, it's not a horn.
Narwhal, swimming in the ocean.
Why don't you believe that anything is possible? Or don't you believe that anything is possible? By now, you've surely seen it for yourself.
You got a point there. Then, how do you plan to help me?
That's a secret. But I can promise you that I can make it happen. It just needs a bit of a push, that's all.
A push?
I just need a little bit more power to be able to make it happen. We need to get like 2 separate mics so I can be all...
Okay.
And this power you have, I think it should do just fine.
Huh? What do you mean?
Your ability to travel to this world. Receive glimpses of it from the outside. If you give it to me, I can help you in exchange.
This seems a little sus, my dude. It's like aerial vibes going on here.
I was gonna say, never make deals.
Yeah. I can just give it to you?
Precisely.
Then, if I do that, I won't see any more of those signs, right?
No, you won't. But you want to save your family, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Then do we have a deal?
Oh, no. If you really can fix it all. Yes, of course we do.
Wonderful.
I didn't have an option in that.
I'll see you later, dear.
I don't know what just happened. Did I make a deal with the devil, a fairy? Which one's what? A narwhal? I don't understand. Which one? What did I just do? I woke up to the sound of something incredibly loud.
Didn't go for unicorn? What if you made a deal for
I suppose maybe I made a deal with a unicorn. Maybe. The echoes of the bunker.
Which in D&D would be a celestial being.
Wow, so. I didn't know that. So what, an angel?
Yeah.
The echoes of the bunker not help. Wait, the echoes of the bunker not helping in its volume. She's okay. It happened again. At first I thought that there was some sort of earthquake happening, but before I realized that it was actually coming from above the ground. Someone was trying to get in. But who? Police? No. More gang members? Did Twyla lock herself out by mistake? I heard the door open. Heavy steps made their way down the stairs. And the person who came down was... Ovidius, maybe? Yeah!
I've been wondering what's with Crowan's friends.
Ovidius! Aw, look at that picture. That's nice. Ovidius, I'm so glad it's you.
Hey, kid.
How did they find me?
I'm glad you're alright.
I'm so happy you're here. How did you even get here?
What do you mean?
How did you know to find me here?
'Cause you texted it to me, remember?
Okay, so the narwhal has phone powers now. Interesting. Texted? But my phone is... Oh, wait! It's still too early to celebrate. Twyla, she might come back any minute.
I know, that's why we're getting you out of here.
What's the good in that?
Huh?
I've been thinking about the things Cronin's been saying, and isn't he kind of right? Let's say you get me out of here. Then what happens? Are they going to kidnap me again? And what will happen to Crowan?
Mary, this isn't...
How isn't it? I was always involved, even if I didn't know it. How am I ever supposed to feel safe, or feel as though anyone I like is safe? Crowan and Twyla...
I think he's trying to get up. This isn't the time for that.
Neither of them would be in the position they're currently in if they weren't both adamant people? I don't know, like stubborn. So how can we ever expect to feel safe until one side gives out?
You could grab those computers.
Smash.
No, I mean...
As evidence?
I'm guessing someone in your criminal organization knows how to hack a computer.
I would hope. Ovidius, do you think we have to kill Twyla?
It'd probably be the easiest way. But even with that option, I don't think Crowan would ever be satisfied unless he was able to do it himself.
But then, what are we supposed to do? Twyla would never let herself stay somewhere where she isn't armed or guarded. And if the Parliament threatens to attack her family, then Crowan won't want to attack... Then Crowan won't want to attack anyways, right? What do we do?
It's very interesting. They keep framing it as the easiest option.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I may have a plan.
Okay. Really?
It might work. I need to make a call right now, though, if we even have a chance of pulling it off.
What is it?
Just this once. You can worry about it.
Worry about what? Oh? What is this now? Am I blindfolded, or are we being
I
mysterious?
think you've been mysterious.
I think so too. What's going on, though?
Mysterious Mary.
Mysterious Mary. That's new. I thought I locked the door when I left. Have you been playing stupid with me this whole time? Or do you just now know the cemetery even better than I thought you did? Really? You're trying to threaten me with that again? What's the point in that? I already know the gun is empty. So you managed to find some bullets for it, huh? Okay.
I love that reaction. It's very Twyla.
It's just nothing, just... Can you just act afraid? Well, it's good. It's a good thing that I came back with this. Oh, God. Gun versus gun. Fantastic. Now, you don't want to do anything reckless, right? Because, well, let's face it, Mary. We both know I've got a much better aim than you. And when it comes down to a chance, do you really fancy your odds?
I don't...
It's just bang, 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 bang.
I don't know if she likes hers. But I sure like mine.
Aw, snap. We got a 3-way gun battle.
Not really.
Kind of.
Because it's not like Crowan's gonna shoot Mary.
Okay, fine. It's like a love triangle, but with guns.
For love triangles are rarely actually triangles.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Crowan and I cornered Twyla.
Sometimes
we
they
stood
are.
in a straight
That's
line
interesting.
with Twyla in the middle. Oh, so we're in a straight line. Twyla's in the middle. So he's got the back. I've got the front. Well played. I admit I got no idea how you managed to pull this off. I made a deal with a narwhal or demon. But don't worry about it.
Perhaps an eldritch entity of some sort.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know.
He's gonna come eat the world.
I don't know what's going on, but... Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me then. What? Wait, no! Really, Crowan? Isn't it this what you've been waiting for? Why does she look like that? Is she possessed?
I think it's
Or is it just supposed to be like
supposed to
the
be
bad guy?
she's psychopathic.
Oh, okay.
She's hollow inside.
Okay. Are you really that much of a coward? After all this time, all this chase, you're not going to do anything? I thought you wanted to kill me. Go on then. Shoot. Don't listen to her, it's not worth it. I mean both! Can I yell both? Which one's like more impactful?
I like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because it's insulting to Twyla.
Yeah. Well, that's true. It isn't worth it, Crowan. Is killing her really the right way to go about this? You don't have to kill her. Please, I don't want to see you as a murderer. Despite all that's happened, I know that the Crowan I know isn't a bad person. So please don't shoot her. If you're not going to shoot me, then what am I even holding back for? I could shoot you both right now with no consequences then, right? Because Mary won't shoot me, and if you won't either, then what am I worried for?
can you ever keep your fucking mouth shut? You're so fucking annoying.
This won't bring them back. You don't have to shoot her. She's already caught. I feel like the top one. Because it's true. You don't have to be her. Ooh, that's also a good one.
She's already caught is not...
No.
Because she just pointed out, if
This
no one is
won't
going to
bring
shoot
them
her,
back.
she is not caught.
This won't bring them back, I like, but I also like you don't have to be her because that's kind of like the Batman argument, right? Where it's like if you do it, then you become just as bad. Yeah. I don't know which one Crone would respond to more.
I feel like the middle one, just because he hates
her.
Twyla so much.
Yeah. And I could totally see him being like, if I say this won't bring them back, be like, no, it won't, but it'll at least make me feel better, or I don't know, something sassy. So,
also, you could shoot not to kill.
That's true.
I mean, it's...
Maim, not murder.
I mean, she did get up last time we shot her in the
That
leg.
is also true. He doesn't know that, though. Okay, you don't have to
hit
her.
No, there's a lot of vital stuff there.
You don't have to be her. You hate her, don't you? So don't turn into her. Don't do something she would do. Are you really listening to her right now? Because if that's the case, then I'm really not cornered at all. What's gonna stop me from taking you both out? Just like with dear old mom and dad.
I hope Ovidius is like around the corner and he can come up and be like, watch out.
They were easy, you know. Like throwing a rock at a bird's nest. One clear shot, and then they were gone.
I'm still confused on what happened.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's right. So tell me, what kind of bird do you think Mary is? Will it bleed when it hits? Will she take the whole nest down with her? And will she let out the same... into the air, perhaps? Crone shot the gun. Twyla ducked out of the way. So there was nothing standing between me and the bullet. No! Did I choose wrong or were we screwed? Either way. I saw white. But I didn't feel any pain. I didn't feel anything. Because I didn't get shot. Ovidius, no! No! Ovidius! Twyla ran off out of the cemetery, and Crone followed her. Freaking Crone! Stop running! I began to hear the distant shots of their guns as they ran off. But I was more concerned with Ovidius. I thought you were going to grab her.
There wasn't a good time. I couldn't. When I saw Crone's face, I knew he...
Where's your phone? I'll call an ambulance.
No.
The police.
No. You can't do that. It'll just make everything harder.
Then what am I supposed to do? You're breathing all heavy and you're bleeding and...
You don't have to do anything.
No, I have to do something. Why did you do that?
I told you. My job was to protect you.
Ovidius, you're like my favorite character now, and I've only known you for like a few episodes.
I mean...
I guess we've known him the whole time, and we didn't realize it!
I couldn't let you down.
No, it was stupid. This shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have risked your life over someone like me. I'm nothing.
Mary, shut up.
Huh?
Sorry. But I need you to not talk like that. Acting as if there's something you need to do. And that you'd be worthless otherwise. Do you really believe that? That I'd fight so hard to protect someone I thought was worthless? Crowan too. And all your family. This all happened because they thought you were someone worth protecting.
This is so sad. Ovidius, thank you so much. I could never...
There's nothing you ought to do. I did my job. And that's good enough for me.
Ovidius, thank you so much. I hugged him as gently as I was able to. I hope you know I felt his arms wrap around me in return. He gave me a pat on the back.
I told you. I'm good at what I do.
I'm very sad. There's a lot of dots.
I feel like this is the end.
I don't know how long I stayed there. I just knew I didn't want to let him go. All this time he wanted to help me, and the place that got him, no. I couldn't think of it that way. That's not what he wanted for me. And I won't disrespect his memory. The sun began to rise, and with it, something else returned. Narwhal? Oh, no, it's crying. I heard his limping footsteps down the sidewalk. A stomp and then a scrape. Then a stomp and then a scrape. The closer he got, the more I could hear the raggedness in his breathing, and as I picked up my head, I noticed the blood that stained him.
Crowan, if you're dying, you better have taken Quiet with you.
Yeah. Crowan, what happened? Did you kill her? Is she alive? What happened? I mean, I don't necessarily want to make it about her, but at the same time, I do kind of want to know. What do you think?
My first thought is middle.
Did you kill her? Is she still alive?
It's up to you. I
feel like did you kill her, though, is a little bit, like, accusatory, don't you think?
I don't know.
I'll just go with what happened. I feel like that's a good one.
Right.
What happened? Please say something.
You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right?
So he didn't? I think that means he didn't. So many dots. So many dots. It's officially autumn now. It felt like it would never come.
This is the end.
But time always marches forward and the seasons do change eventually.
I would imagine.
Everything changes eventually. And a lot has changed from what things were like before. Mom and Dad were found safe and unharmed. And we were able to live in Blackwood again. Aww. Look at my dad outside making bubbles. What a dude. We even opened up the diner
or is he
again.
washing the window?
Oh, is he washing? He might be washing the window. Never mind. Not as good. It's fine. And in almost no time at all, people began to come back and eat with us. In that sense, it was almost as if nothing had changed at all.
Someone's got blonde with a pink streak there.
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. Some people would start small talk and say that they missed us and wonder where we went. Of course, we didn't say anything, other than that we were just on a little vacation, that's all. With police tape, though? But one thing about the restaurant that's...
I mean, I guess you could theoretically be like, oh, someone broke in.
I guess,
and
yeah.
We went away while police investigators and all that.
But one thing about the restaurant that's different is that Crowan is living with us now. That's cool. I know he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. So, if that's the case, I'm glad things are safe. Plus, I think he'd get too lonely living in that safe house cabin all by himself. Sometimes I think he gets a little annoyed by us. Like when Mom tells him not to eat a cookie from the basket, or when Dad reminds him to dress warmer in the cold weather. That's what's going on in the picture. You need to wear a scarf! Yeah! But I think he appreciates it too. He's definitely doing a lot better now, at least.
I mean, the dude wears, like, a long-sleeve shirt.
Yeah, but it's also, like, super
warm.
low cut. His poor neck and chest are gonna get cold.
Yes, but I wear this
Chile.
in the winter. Except for sometimes I put on leggings when it's too cold.
Still. He also promised he'd be honest with me, should something like this ever happen again. Speaking of things like this, there was never anything on the news or any police reports of anything that happened that night. Sometimes I wonder if Twyla was right when she told me that the police have been covering things up. Or if the Congress got anything to do with it. Speaking of that night, rumors of a murderer gradually faded until they completely disappeared. That kind of sucks though, because there were indeed people who were murdered by a murderer, and we know that.
Yeah, but he's gone.
Yeah. Or is he? And just like that,
He walked off into nothing.
I haven't seen or heard from Reginald ever since that night. Whenever I text or call him, I never get any response, and when I visit places like the library or cemetery, he's never there. He's just gone. I still don't know why he was there, or what happened to him since.
No, what is also interesting
What?
is that in the Reginald ending, when he disappeared, it just was that murders went down, as opposed to this. It said
Well, yeah,
stopped.
because I think the gang activity has also stopped. But I miss him. He was my friend. I hope wherever he's gone that he's doing okay. Prawn never actually told me about what happened with Twyla. A mysterious small headstone with her initials appeared in the cemetery. Interesting.
They just didn't talk about it.
There was never a service for it. It was just there one day. Sometimes I wonder if it's really for her. Sometimes I wonder if I should leave flowers for her. Sometimes I wonder if she would even want me to.
I feel like you should.
There's someone I do want to leave flowers for eventually. Ovidius never had a service or a headstone. I'm not sure where they brought his body after the whole thing, but I hope it's someplace nice. But I've been speaking with Crowan, and he said that we can hold a service for him soon. I could plan it. Even if it's late, it's better than never. And even if his body isn't there, maybe his spirit will be. I've been reading that book he gave me about how to talk to ghosts. Even though it might seem silly, it gives me hope. Ovidius, maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him again.
This is like
And I'll thank him even more for all that he's done for me.
shoujo.
I'd like that.
Dramatic under the tree.
And I think he would too. My phone's going off again? Oh, right, my phone! Can you believe that I missed all the chaos? We were able to get my phone back? I think Crowan was the one who went and found it, after Twyla had thrown it out the window. It's got a big crack in it now, other than that, though it still works. And I'll keep using it until it stops working. And even then, I'll keep it somewhere safe, because it's what was able to connect Ovidius and I. But I should probably check that message, huh?
Your parents are sick.
I had just figured it was my mom messaging me, telling me to come inside for dinner, or that I should hurry home because it was getting cold out. But the number that texted me... No, that doesn't make any sense. This is Ovidius's old number. But Ovidius is I opened the message. Batman.
Hello again, Mary.
Yay! True ending complete! Oh, but that means that this is the end.
Hello again, Mary.
Cool! Woo! Oh, wow! Guest star provided by Gooey Bones and is it Bella?
That's an E, not an
Belly?
Bell.
Bella? But there's an E at the end.
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
Have you never seen L
No.
as a name?
Nice. James Coke.
Don't need to try to read all the names.
Okay. Love it.
Just
I've seen all these.
Yeah, like, oh, look at the neat art.
I don't remember seeing some of these. I wonder if they were other things. Like in other aspects. I remember that one. See? That one we never saw. I don't think.
That was... Yeah,
Was that one of the shows?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the
Acid Bat.
sci-fi one, I think. No.
Oh, maybe some of these are the movie posters.
Some of these are movie posters.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Cute. Thank you for playing. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was good. I like to think that Ovidius is alive. In my
That or
heart.
he's texting you from beyond,
From beyond the great beyond. I don't understand what the narwhal was. But I'm okay with that, I think.
I'm really curious on how the ending would be different on the other sides, since we knew how to talk to ghosts from the beginning.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. But now she can't. Because I gave up the power to the narwhal. In which case, it's like, why do you want that? Was it because he didn't want me, like...
No, he needed more energy in order to help us.
Did I, like, accidentally release something that I wasn't supposed to?
Oh,
Just saying. Anyway, that was a fantastic game. I absolutely love that. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'm starting to get sad because it's hitting me that it's the end of Cemetery Mary, but I'm not going to get sad because we have more by Arcade Kitten that I think we're going to try to check out.
I mean, you wanted to.
I want to, yeah. I'm just saying, though, I don't know if it'll be Mary. But
I mean, like I said, there's a prequel to this, and then there are...
like spin-offs or something?
Several ones that say they reference Cemetery Mary.
We'll look into that, see which one we want to play next. Is there a link in the YouTube video?
I always put a link in the YouTube
You guys should click on that link and play this game. This is a fantastic game. I absolutely love this. Hats off to Arcade Kitten and everyone involved. This is amazing. Yes, I'm very happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed Cemetery Mary. If you like watching Dustin and I play, please come check us out. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. It's been a while.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Really? Feels like a long time. Time's weird right now. Time's really weird right now. We also have
so much stuff going on
right now. Not at all related to the channel either. So it's not like anything you guys can be like, ooh, what are they doing? Are they moving? Are they No. It's nothing exciting.
Helping family and friends and all that.
Anyway, you can also check out our YouTube channel where we play other games if you want to go watch those. We have it will be complete once this is uploaded. Complete gameplay of Cemetery Mary. If you are new and you randomly stumbled upon this somehow and you're like, what the frick is going on? Go watch those. There's a lot you missed.
I know, there's
a lot. If you're like, I don't want to watch a whole series, that's okay. I uploaded shorts to our TikTok, so you can pop over there and check those out. See little
past episodes of Mary
little snippets. of those guys. Get a little bite size. We also have an Instagram, which, again, I got more followers. We're up to like 52 or something like that. It is the most followed out of all of our things, and I do not post on there. I don't know why this keeps happening.
You just need to post a post being like, please go over to our YouTube.
I don't know. Anyway, I think that's everything. Yes, I just want to say again.
YouTube has a ridiculous amount of subscribers required for you to do anything with YouTube.
It has a lot. I just want to say again, though, thank you to Arcade Kitten for making this and everyone involved, all of our friends that we gained along the fandom of Cemetery Mary. You guys have been amazing. Checking out, there's so many people who came to our TikTok talking to me about this. You guys are great. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one, whatever it ends up being. Bye-bye.